Tim Sultan and Jose Candelario. Mr. Sultan is a native Arizonan and solar advocate with SolarCity. He formerly served on the staff of Governor Janet Napolitano and Leader Nancy Pelosi. Jose Candelario is an installer based out of SolarCity's Phoenix warehouse. Mr. Sultan.
Thank you, Mr. Cummings. It is a distinct honor for both of us to be here speaking before such a distinguished, legendary panel. My name is Tim Sultan, and I'm here with Jose to talk to you about why we care so much about solar and why we hope the Democratic Party will adopt a pro-solar platform. We both work at the same company here in Phoenix, and I'll let Jose tell you about his job as an installer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jose Candelario. I'm a PV installer for SolarCity here in the Phoenix office. I came from New Jersey, from Cranberry, New Jersey, relocated my family out here thanks to SolarCity, the company I work for. I'm here to mostly advocate the benefits of solar and encourage the Democratic Party to go to a more stronger pro-solar program. Just touch a little bit about myself. I come from a large family in New York City. 8 of us to be exact, both grew up in a 1-bedroom apartment. I would have never imagined that I would be in Arizona. Thanks to the solar industry, I was able to relocate my family and be able to provide my kids a better way of life. You want to add anything after that?
Great. And I also work for the same company. Not only do I work in the solar industry, I'm also a solar customer. My wife and I installed solar on our roof 4 months ago, and we were proud to show our 4-year-old boy and 2-year-old girl that our house is now 100% renewable, uses renewable energy. Our rooftop system also protects our family from increasing rates as our kids get older and discover hair dryers and Game Boys and things like that. And now we have more money in our pocket to buy diapers and things that we need. And the peace of mind to know that that we're sort of shielded from any rate increases that may occur in the future, because for us, solar doesn't change. It's the same price. That's one of the benefits. We think it's critical that we support the adoption of renewable energy. To be successful in doing so, our party needs to include support for pro-solar policies in our party's platform, and thank goodness you do. So I'm speaking to a friendly audience. Solar gives consumers choice, creates healthy market competition, and leads to a cleaner, stronger electrical grid. Going solar used to mean a big upfront investment in cash. With technological developments and innovative financing, now people can, for the first time, go solar affordably. With the solar lease or loan, solar customers get all the benefits of clean energy and save money, because competitive solar choices can offer them solar power as a cheaper rate than what they currently pay their utility. Solar is more accessible than ever. It's no longer just for the wealthy. Low to middle income customers are enjoying the monthly savings that solar provides, and so more people have a better choice now.
Yes, the solar industry is a great source of income. It's also the largest industry in the United States. According to the Solar Foundation, there are currently over 200,000 solar jobs in the United States. 300,000 solar jobs were created last year alone. The growth is a rate about 12 times faster than the overall U.S. economy, protecting that solar jobs will continue to increase dramatically. Perhaps most importantly, solar installers and the job cannot be outsourced, supporting solar policies and supporting economic development. Perhaps the best known solar energy are the environmental benefits. To reduce the greenhouse gas emission will be as well as dangerous pollution that affect our environment and public health. To successfully combat climate changes, we have adopted more reusable energy that does not support solar policies that increase our energy independence as a nation. Additionally, it is well documented that the higher concentration of respiratory elements in our community surrounding traditional traditional power plants. Clean power is better for everyone. we can actually change this planet one panel at a time.
Thank you all very much. Let me say this, that after the Freddie Gray incident in Baltimore about a year ago, a number of youth were complaining that they could not find jobs. What has happened is that the solar industry has become a big employer of so-called disconnected youth. I mean, these folks are making very good money. They feel good about themselves. Of course, you have the environmental advantages and all the things that you just talked about, and we have residents saving a lot of money on their utility bills. But it solves a problem in trying to find careers for a lot of our young people. And do you hire a lot of young people? Are there a lot of young folks in your company?
Oh, yes. The majority of
Nice and loud, please.
The majority of our installers are in their 20s. A lot of them are young guys starting off with their new families, and solars provide them wealth, financial state to be able to move forward with their family. I have 2 young kids myself, and my kids are looking into going to the solar energy field as well.
That's one. Sparker.
Mr. Cummings, in fact, in Arizona, 50% of our staff, our employees, come from low-income neighborhoods. So it helps.
Ms. Parker.
Thank you both, which leads into my my question. It's difficult. You talked about affordability for solar, and so as we look into the neighborhoods, and our panelists heard about poverty and how many are working 2 jobs just to pay for their rent and their heating. So how can we get solar into these communities who are impoverished? I'm happy to hear you're providing jobs, which is very encouraging, but how can we get them and get solar and better green energy practices into impoverished communities and tribal reservations as well?
Well, I can tell you from sort of a sales perspective, but what I do is I work with individuals who are interested in getting rooftop solar, and most of the folks I meet with are Hispanic, because I live in Tucson and it's a Hispanic area, and as long as they qualify with a 650 credit score, then they can get solar at $0 down. So there's just a monthly fee that's associated for 20 years, and it's less than what they're currently paying. So they save money right away. As long as they have a 650 credit score, they can get in without paying anything. In fact, that's what my wife and I did.
Well, I had a little problem with the electrical company where I live at now. When I moved out here, I've only been here about a year and a half. I closed down my house on February 13th to be exact, and SRP just happened to pass the rates, just jacked up the rates, and made it almost impossible for anybody to go solar in the SRP area. So unfortunately, I cannot have solar until the bill is passed, or something that could be done about it. But I do have the credit. I do have the income to be able to go green. But unfortunately, the electrical company won't allow it.
Well, we have the income now because we have our jobs now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ms. Browner, last question.
Thank you, and as you probably heard earlier, I'm a big solar proponent and have lots of panels, and I'm getting a battery at any moment. So here's my question. When you made the decision to install solar panels, are you able to, so for people who don't follow this, many people who have solar panels are able to sell their electricity back to their local utility if they're not using it. Are you able to net meter, and what role did that play in your decision to install the solar panels? These sort of local decisions about how we're going to price all of this and really recognize the public health and environmental benefits. You
Well,
both have
my-
solar panels, you don't, but you do.
Yeah, I do, and I meet with a lot of people with that question, and they're concerned, frankly, in Arizona about losing that benefit. We do have net metering in Arizona. And
You
it's
do.
fantastic. This is a great time to go solar in Arizona until they change the laws. And we're all scared to death that they're going to change them. But right now, we do have net metering where we're compensated 100% for the electricity that we generate during the day. Right now, my system's generating double what I need, but then at night, it's not producing anything. So at night, I have to draw from the grid, and they compensate me dollar for dollar for those credits.
And that's an important issue for people in making these decisions to be part of the distributed clean solar. Yeah,
Because
okay.
otherwise, all that extra generation I have today is going to my neighbors, and our utility gets to charge for it, but I don't get compensated for the retail rate.
Yeah, it's enough. We send back more energy back than what we actually use. A lot of the homes have certain panels and they send back a certain amount of energy back to the grid, which we could use at night. But a good percentage of that is just going back to the energy company or to the electrical companies.
It's a great policy.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I wish you the best. Thank you.